10-minute body weight core workout with me, Coach Becca Kawaoka. Hey guys, just want to welcome you to this 10-minute workout. No equipment is needed today. I just have a mat out and we're going to jump right in. We're going to walk it out into an inchworm plank with an overhead reach. As you can see there, if you need to, you can go down to the knees or do it in a full position. We're going to do 5 starting from here. That one was a demonstration, so don't feel rushed. 5 total. Again, you can drop down to the knees if needed. You want to try to keep the legs as straight as you can, as long as you can, bending as needed. That way we get a good hamstring and lower back stretch. And then obviously when we're out in that plank, you're just going to reach overhead, bring your bicep up by your ear with the hips flat. So we're working core strength, a little bit of flexibility, a little bit of core stability, and a little bit of overhead mobility. So I like to check a lot of boxes when we're doing a short workout like this one. So this is a great way to start it off, kind of gets the whole body going. Good way to see what's in the tank today. This is my last workout of the day, so excited to end it with some core. All right, great job on that opening one. Hop on your back, knees 90 degrees over the hips, dead bug. We're going to extend our right arm and right leg at the same time overhead and then come back to the neutral position and then go left arm, left leg. Okay, your turn. Let's jump on in. Here we go. We're going to lengthen the right side and then the left side. So you always bring the knees back to 90 degrees. You always bring the hands back to the shoulders. This one's great for core stability, some coordination, obviously with the right left. Sometimes I do cross body. It's nice with the alternating. Great exercise to help prevent lower back pain too. So let's work that core. Breathe in and out. We're also getting a little bit of hip training here with the hip extension as we extend that leg out. So it's just a nice exercise if you've been sitting down a lot or if you've been riding a bicycle a lot. Nice way to kind of open up the hips there. So time it with your breath. Inhale and exhale with the movement. Awesome job on the dead bugs. All right, we're gonna stay right where we're at. We're gonna cross one leg over the other if that's available to you and do a Piriformis bridge. So you're just gonna drive the hips as you squeeze your core. And you should already feeling that stretching out your hip joint, just kind of being in that cross-legged position. Obviously it's called a Piriformis bridge because it can target the piriformis muscle, or fancy way of just saying, glutes and hips. Glutes, hips, core. That's what we're training on this. We're also working with just one leg on the ground, so you could even get away with calling it a stability exercise. All right, there we got that figure 4 or cross leg position on the other side. And let's work our way through this. If you're not sure how many reps to do, every exercise is going to change a little bit, but generally speaking, we're going to keep our repetitions in the 10 to 12 range. Awesome job. Now we're going to bring the feet together, knees out, and we're going to lift our arms up, just rolling the shoulders off the ground for level 1. Level 2 is going to be a full sit-up. And let's go ahead and do 10 to 12 with those now. Great way to kind of get a stretch for the hips. Targets obviously core strength, a little bit of hip, like I mentioned, mobility. Can I get that butterfly stretch at the top? It also doesn't maybe crank on the hip flexors quite as much as like a regular or traditional sit-up. But if this position isn't available to you, you could obviously sub a straight leg sit-up out as well. Try to inhale and exhale with the movement. I just enjoy bringing the arms overhead. For some of you that are struggling to go from a crunch to a sit-up, that might kind of help. We don't want to be using momentum, but kind of gets us, sometimes I'll say it, over the hump. Just gets those shoulders off the ground. Big exhale as you come up, and that's a nice job on the butterfly sit-up. Straighten the legs out. Bring the right arm to the left leg. Cross body pike. Let's do 10 to 12 per side. You are lifting the opposite shoulder. This is great for your hips. Again, we're working hip flexion now. We're training our core strength, our core muscles, getting the opposite hand, opposite leg going. So, of course, we got the cross body action there. Again, really trying to pack a punch in 10 minutes. That being said, let's go to the other side, and we're just going to whip this workout out. Great job, you guys. Again, inhale and exhale with your movement. If your core is feeling a little tired right now, it's because you're not really getting a ton of rest. So we're really building some endurance here as well as strength and stability, among other things. Okay, both arms overhead, or level 1, the easier version would be to bring the hands under the lower back. Just point the toes, lift the shoulders off the ground as you lift the legs up about 6 inches off the ground. We're doing 3 sets of 10-second holds. I'll show you the next one in streamline position or overhead. It's a little harder. Let's go 10 seconds on, 10 seconds off. Try to breathe throughout this and just press your spine into the ground. And now we relax. 10 seconds on, 10 seconds off. Here we go. Take 2, or if you did the first demonstration with me, take 3. Sometimes I'll do upwards of 6 sets of 10 seconds on off. Sometimes as few as 3, just depending on the day. So if you need to take one out, that's fine. All right, we're gonna do one more together here. Again, 10-second hold. Here's level 1 again, just a demonstration. Lift the shoulders, lift the legs, point the toes, squeeze the quads and core. Brutal, but fantastic. All right, good job, you guys. We're going to get into the all fours or quadruped position now. So hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. You're going to keep your knee at 90 degrees and just kick straight back. There you go. You're just driving the heel towards the heavens. The only thing that's really moving here is actually really your glutes are causing this movement. So we're training the glutes. The lower leg stays the same. Let's switch to the other side. Again, 10 to 12 per side. Training butt, training core a little bit. Just keep that trunk really rigid here as you drive that heel up. Knee stays at 90 degrees. We're going to go glute kick, and then we're going to take this right into a fire hydrant for lateral training. So I'll show you that one next. Same thing, 10 to 12 a side. Keep the knee at 90 degrees. You're just going to raise that leg to the side, keeping the knee in line with the hip at the top if you can. This series is working hip abduction, hip extension, core stability, core strength, glute strength, lots of boxes checked. Let's switch to the other side here. I've got the muscles and actions trained rolling across the screen since I knew this would be a fast and furious video. All right, great job finishing out those fire hydrants. We're gonna make it a combination move now. This is a demo. We're just gonna go fire hydrant, then glute kick. So let's jump in now. Fire hydrant, glute kick. So we're just combining those 2 exercises to get a really nice hip, glute, core burn. Looks good. 5 combos per side or 10 repetitions per side. Let's switch it up. Glute kick, fire hydrant. Keep that trunk and core strong. Breathe your way through it. Looks good, guys. Awesome work. We're going to do a bird dog next for core stability. It's the opposite of a dead bug, essentially. So you're going to extend your left arm and right leg and then touch your elbow to your knee. I'll show you this from the side. Opposite arm to knee. So if you're doing this and you're like, this feels impossible, just make sure you're doing opposite arm to opposite leg. Personally, I get foot cramps occasionally when doing this one. If you are somebody that gets foot cramps during core exercises or working out in general, that can be common, especially in warmer weather, or if you had a really hard workout for that day. I know the swim team I work with gets a lot of foot cramps. It's the main problem I deal with when working with swimmers. So I guess if you can't beat them, join them in this particular situation. So, okay, other side here, opposite arm to knee. Just again, try to lengthen the body from the opposite toe to the opposite hand as much as you can, working at a rhythm that works for you. I just do an inhale out, exhale in. Awesome job. All right, we're gonna do a little core rotation sequence now. So we're gonna do body weight touches to the side. Here we go. Touch, touch, just turn the shoulders. Feet can go up or down, doesn't matter to me. I care about rotation. Maximize your rotation, lean back as much as you can without instigating any lower back pain. So this is where we're starting. We're gonna do about 20 of these, and then we're gonna take it to a different rotation exercise. Here we go. Exercise rotation number 2. Let's do 20 of these. I call these cherry pickers or apple pickers. You're gonna reach across the opposite shoulder. Again, leaning back as far as you're able, rotating as much as you're able. And just like our glute sequence, we're gonna add those 2 together. Touch, touch, reach, reach. And we're gonna do 10 of these combos. Touch, touch, reach, reach. Touch, touch, across, across. Again, just really focusing on rotating, leaning back as far as you can, burning that core. If you need to take a small break, that's fine. Again, we're gonna do a couple more of these combos now, so just keep trucking along, breathing strong as you get tired, relying on that breath when the core starts to burn. Push, push. Nice job. All right, last exercise. Obviously, this is a core focus workout, but we're gonna get glutes and arms and legs going as much as we can, as you've noticed in the past exercises. You can do this kneeling or full. You're gonna go down, down, up, up. Okay, we're gonna do 5 per side, kneeling or full. Okay, so we're gonna start on one side, right or left, doesn't matter to me. Up, up, down, down. Keep those hips flat, feet wide for good stability. So again, training arms, core stability, working hard, 5, and then we're gonna go to the other side. Up, up, down, down is 1. Up, up, down, down is 2. 3 more. Awesome work. Little child's pose stretch. When I do a lot of core training, I enjoy, obviously we all love child's pose, but I really like doing upward dog stretch, pulling the shoulders away from the ears, getting a little neck stretch, and just really lengthening out my core, my hips, my quads after doing a lot of core work. So there you have it, guys. All right, thanks for joining me for this fast and furious 10-minute core workout. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you want to be notified when new workouts pop up. Thanks again.